this is Bobby. Welcome to Readings with Bobby, Witching Hour Edition. All that means is I'm up in the middle of the night, so I might as well be reading some cards, right? I have everything I need for this evening. I have my water. I have my bells for clearing away readings and negativity. Big important thing. Hey Harley, how you doing? I have my tea. My tea is very important, not because of the herbs in the tea, which, this is Hecate tea, one of my favorite blends, but it's for the honey. There's a myth in Greek mythology about the bee maidens who were half human, half bee, and they taught Hermes the art of divination through cleromancy, druid sticks, things like that. Lots is what it was. Anything you can throw, like runes, druid sticks, tarot cards. That's why Hermes is called Lord of the Tarot. Yeah, baby. It is late. What time is it over there where you're at? Hey, Manu. How you doing, love? The Melissae. Yes. They were originally nature spirits, and then they were associated with Apollo. And then Apollo gifted them to Hermes. He didn't share the gift of prophecy that Apollo was famous for, like the Oracle of Delphi. He did not teach. Oh, wow, it's really late there, 3 o'clock, okay. He wouldn't teach Hermes prophecy or bless him with the gift of true prophecy, but he gifted them the Melissae, and they taught him the art of divination through lots. So I love it. What do I have? Do I have everything I need? Yes. You guys are going to hear my cat crying in the background. Sorry about that. She is in heat. We're getting her fixed as soon as she's over this heat. She's just a little kitty. I can't believe my baby's growing up. Anyway, the questions tonight, I was dwelling over what should I read on, throwing it around in my head. Really, the only thing I could think of was elemental readings. I kept going back to that. So tonight, if you would like an elemental reading, put hashtag elemental. Elemental. Hashtag elemental. And while you do that, even though it's not a 420 tarot night, it is late, so I see you, Harley. It's doing that thing again with blocking out my. I see you, Manu. It's blocking out. It's putting the link right over something I need to see, and I hate that. Do it this way. There she goes. Can you hear my little baby girl? That's Cersei. No, that's Arya screaming. Arya. Cersei and Arya. Yeah, I did name my cat Cersei and Arya. Alright, Harley, you're up first, my love. So, My tea is still too warm. But it's getting there. Alright, tonight we're starting off with... Yeah, Aria is singing, that's true. I'm going to be using my Talisman Oracle deck tonight. Still not used to this microphone being in my face like this. Earth. Air. Fire. Water. Spirit. And the hidden element. Leave that face down to the very end. Oh, that's awesome. Name of the dire wolf thing. Okay. Harley. In the Earth realm, I have a card for you called Learn the Truth. This says there may be things happening around you that you're not totally aware of. Something around you is happening and you just haven't connected the pieces. This card is saying, be wise, open your eyes, right? Give a hoot, don't pollute. This card is a suggestion to take a closer look at everything happening around you. Air. In the air spot, we have a card called Destiny. This is telling me that this year, your studies are going to open doors for you. Your spiritual path is going to lead in a direction you weren't really planning on, but is nonetheless positive for you. In fire, which is your passions, we have a card called Cast Away Negativity. Now, the trick to this isn't just avoiding the negative, it's facing it and making it your own. It's the transformative power of that snake that's in the picture. It's time to become something more, something stronger, something slightly scarier, something that is a new creature. I'm excited to see how this pans out. I'm thinking this has something to do with your creative side because we drew a card called Creativity. Now, I know it's hard to tell, but that's a spider in the center. And Grandmother Spider is one of my totem spirits that I work with. You see, it says, oh yeah, it is the year of the snake too. That creativity falls into the unknown element. This is saying once you decide on a path and start weaving your destiny, there's not much anybody's going to be able to do to stop you. I love spiders too, Harley. They're so cool to me. They weave things together. They create that silk from the power of their own body. And then they use that silk. It's just, the whole process is just fantastic to me. So we've got 6 cards laid out here, and to review, open your eyes, your eyes, Shelly. Open your eyes. Connect the dots to what's happening around you. You have a destiny ahead of you in the spiritual realm. I think you know that. I think you know that things are leading you in a certain direction. In the fire realm, cast away that negativity. It's time to transform into something else. Water, we have growth of energy. Growth of energy means exactly what it sounds like, growth of energy. And since it falls into water, which is not only your emotions, but spiritual matters, the suit of cups in tarot is all about emotions and spirituality. That growth of energy says this is probably going to be of I want to say emotional, where you'll be able to work with people and their emotions, getting grip on their emotions as you get a grip on your emotions. But it's more than that. It's weird that this card comes up because it's making me think of a reading I did the other day for somebody where I talked about they're not only able to feel other people's emotions, but they're able to affect other people's emotions by transmuting their own emotions and the other person's emotions. It's healing through empathy. It's a strong empathic gift. Now, the thing that I need you to take into consideration is that there's divine guidance at hand here. Hey Andrea, how you doing? This card is called divine guidance. It means falling into the spirit spot. That spirit, however you see it, whether it be universe, God, angels, goddess, you are being watched and protected because you have that destiny, right? You're meant to create. You really are. You're meant to be a teacher, maybe, passing knowledge on, weaving people together, bringing people together. Hey Jay, how you doing, love? So yeah, it looks like this season is going to bring some spiritual growth for you. Pay attention to your dreams. That seems to be a theme with a lot of people I'm reading for lately. Pay attention to your dreams because they're not always dreams. Sometimes they are messages, right? Jay, if you want a reading tonight, let me know. It's your birthday yesterday and you were barely able to sit down and relax. I'm sorry. You need to relax. Have a joint. Glass of wine. Anybody who wants a reading, the prompt is hashtag elemental. Maru, you are up, my dear. You're welcome, my love. Oh, you're drinking Patron. That's awesome. I haven't had Patron in years. Okay. Now, Madam Maddie. I see you, Andrea. Okay. I've really got to get these glasses traded in so I don't have that line and I don't have to keep going like that, doing the Pez head. Yeah. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Andrea. Happy birthday to you. All right, Maru. Maruta, I'm using Dancing in the Dark for you tonight. I don't know why it caught my eye. Pez head. That's what I feel like every time I do that. I got an owie right there on my thumb, and shuffling is incredibly painful. It will be for the next couple of days. I have a habit of picking at the dry skin. Alright, earth, air, fire, water, spirit, and the unknown element. Okay. Yeah. Oh, no, I didn't mean to hit that button. Um, hold on to that comment right there because we may need it, my dear. In the earth realm, looks like finances are still an issue. We've got the Eight of Pentacles upside down. And this says you haven't found your rhythm yet. You haven't found what you can flow properly with. I get the feeling you're not looking in the right area for a career that is fulfilling for you. I think that there's more to your path than you're aware of. Let me see what you're going to say. Yeah, that card of mastery and work is upside down in the earth realm. So that tells me the thing that floats your boat hasn't crossed your path properly yet. Air. Hi, Mama. How you? This is my Aria. Isn't she gorgeous? She hates being held. Oh my gosh. What do we have here? Yeah. I think that that'll change coming up because you're going to think outside the box financially. You're going to look in areas that you hadn't looked at before. She is, and she's just the sweetest thing. She thinks she's a dog, and she follows me around. I didn't realize she had gone into heat. I thought she was just being extra sweet and following me around like a good little dog. Nope, my husband said, she don't love you, she's in heat. Okay, air. What I said about not finding your path, not knowing which lane is going to bring prosperity to you yet, you have the King of Swords upside down. The King of Swords is all about intellect, raw intellect, to the point where sometimes it's brutal honesty. This is ideas that aren't happening yet. This card should be like this. It's like this, and all I'm getting from that is where you're applying your mental abilities right now is a water bottle. She's not scared of me. She knows I won't squirt her unless she truly deserves it. I just can't stop staring at her. I love my baby. Yeah, this is something cerebral, something in the path of writing or instructing or something like that, research. This is what you're meant to be doing. Fire. We have the Nine of Swords upside down. Fire is your passion, right? What fuels you? What sparks your interest? The Nine of Swords upside down is a card of letting the past mess with your present, and if you don't get it fixed, it's going to mess with your future. That's my favorite interpretation of that card. I think you've got it into your head that because something may not have worked out for you in a certain way, that that's just the way it is, you're not meant to go any further. Bullshit. All this means is you haven't found the lane you need yet. Water. Emotions. You're more than capable of controlling your destiny and where you go. I have... What's wrong, my baby? What's wrong? I have the Lover's card for you in Cancer. So, this says there will be a union coming to you that is going to be beneficial to you and the other party. I'm thinking employment-wise or education-wise, you're going to come across a good deal that's going to change things for you. Because in the spirit spot, I have the Four of Wands for you. Stability, structure, celebration. Party hardy. Having the Four fall into spirit says that not only will you have a path open to you, but you're going to dive in aggressively. The Four of Wands is a card of Aries. So, buckle up, Buttercup. Things are about to get real interesting for you. However, and you know me, you know I always like to do the positive and the negative, the blessings and the warnings, right? The warning for you is the final card here, the unknown element. This is the Three of Swords, and this is such a beautiful version of this card. Now, I'm not reading it as sorrow, per se. What I'm reading it is Libra energy that's out of balance. That's why the Three of Swords is like that. It's just Libra out of balance. So we need to get you settled. This is that King of Swords upside down, okay? We need to get that bad boy right side up. We need to find the path that is fulfilling to you. Because honestly, I think if it's not something you truly feel in your soul, you're not going to be happy with. You're too smart, and I know you will be picking things apart in your head. So thank you, Maru, for letting me read. Your Jupiter is in Libra. Awesome. Oh, thank you. All right, who do we got next? Andrea. All right. Left or right, Andrea? I've got two racks of cards next to me, left or right. I know which deck I'm leaning towards, but I want to see. Hey Jen, how you doing? Jen, if you want a reading tonight, just type in hashtag elemental. Alright, girlfriend, you're taking too long. Okay. I'm gonna go for this deck here in my hand. I was waiting to see if it was the side you picked, but I'm using the doggy tarot. By who? MJ Cullinane. What about her? She's going to be a guest on my channel coming up on April 28th. I will be interviewing her. How freaking cool is that? I'm interviewing MJ. For our community, she's like a rock star, man. I see you, Jen. No. Elemental reading for Jen is Earth, Air. Oh, they're so cute! Fire. Water, Spirit. Oh my goodness. Spirit. You guys got to go back and watch the unboxing video for this deck. The whole video is me going, oh my god, look at how cute it is! Alright. That is such good tea. I'm drinking Bengal spice with honey. Yeah, I never finished about the bee maidens. I'll throw this out real quick. If you fed them honey, their divination would be true and accurate. If they didn't receive honey, not so much. It's worded differently, but that's what it boils down to. Okay, in the Earth realm, we've got the Four of Wands upside down. Look at how cute this little boy is! The Four of Wands upside down. In the last reading, we had the Four of Wands right side up. Celebration, joy, parting with family and loved ones. When it's upside down, right now, not only is there not reason to party hardy, you're not letting yourself party. You're holding yourself back from a lot of things. This is a card of Aries. That Aries energy is not in play. I'm not certain if this is by choice or you just don't feel like it or what's going on. But I do know that spirits, however you see it, is trying to talk to you. I get the feeling it's an ancestor, actually somebody who's passed, who you've been thinking about maybe, because we have the Ace of Cups. Remember I said the Ace of Cups is about spirituality. To have that fall into the air spot tells me you're thinking seriously about studying up on certain things and putting your studies into action. Honey, take your chances. That's right, Mario. Andrea says, oh, you are an Aries. I think that what I'm seeing here is you're letting people's opinions hold you back from being who you truly are and who you were meant to be. The next card I have in fire is the Five of Wands. Look at how cute it is! This is, yes, a card of betrayal, theft, but it's also a card of Aquarius, and Aquarius is your tribe, and that's what I'm getting from this. I'm getting your tribe. You may worry about how they react to you in a certain way. That I'll give you, for instance. I have a lot of what I call woo-woo friends in the spiritual community all around the world. Some I know in person, some I know only online, but they're all my friends and family. No matter how many people in the spiritual community I know, I'm always fighting this imposter syndrome that people aren't taking me serious, and I have to tell myself before I go on every time that I'm not doing this for everybody. I'm doing this for specific people. I guess what I'm trying to say is I don't give a damn what people think about me. And I think you need to get to the point where you don't give a damn what people think about you either. Don't worry about them thinking you're a little woo-woo. I'm sorry your puppy passed. Yeah, don't worry about what other people think, what your tribe thinks. You be you, and they will just accept you. That's pretty much a given. Now, in water, I have the Seven of Swords upside down. So we have the Five of Swords right next to the Seven of Swords. Neither of these cards are what you call positive cards, per se. I think there's been a lot of disappointment in the people around you, and now you're afraid to open up to them in certain ways. We've still got that Aquarius energy going on in the water elements. So this is, again, your tribe. There's been hurt feelings. Let me see what this says. I can't read. I love both of these dogs are holding the swords in their mouths. And both of them are pretty much telling me the same thing. Don't worry about how your tribe is going to react. All right? The people you need in your life will be in your life. Now, the card that falls into Spirit is a great card because we have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands, the card of swiftness, is not only a card of things happening rapidly, but it's a card of Sagittarius energy. This is a card of spirituality, a card of healing that spiritual side of yourself. And it does fall into the spirit category here. So you do you, Buttercup, because if you do that, the outcome is Two of Cups. This is called the love card, right? But it's not necessarily you be in love with somebody outside of yourself. What I'm seeing here is you truly embracing yourself, all of you. You're a Saggy. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I see this a lot in our community. We try to hold ourselves back so we don't look weird in other people's eyes. I'm getting way over that. I thought I was over it before. I'm truly over it now. So that's your reading, my dear. Oh, no, no, no! Oh, I keep hitting that freaking button. Oh, you've got those puppies. I've got 5 dogs. Yes, I've got my 2 cats. But I've got Romeo and Pearl, and then Minnie Pearl, Teensy, and Maddie. That's right, I'm Bobby Doolittle. Alright, Jen, are you ready, my dear? Let's get you. I know what I want, but it's not out here, so I'm not going to go looking for it. Let's do. Oh, Joey and I are going to be on tomorrow, which is 4:20, and we will be live at 4:20. Guess what we'll be doing? Joey is my best friend. I mean, I've got some wonderful people. My 3 best friends are all psychics. It's psychics and witches. Alright, earth, air, fire, water, spirit. Yes, I did go, because, let me talk about synchronicities for a second. A lot of these cards have been coming up in other readings tonight, in other decks, which means not only is it a message for you guys, but it's probably a message for me too. So let's see what we got going on here. In the Earth realm, we've got the Chariot card in reverse. This is the Heaven and Earth Tarot, one of my top 3 decks. Yes, this is a card of Cancer, but we're going to go back to the original meaning of this card. This is motion. I think what I'm seeing here is you're afraid to move forward or unable to move forward with something. Not only do we have the Chariot in reverse, we've got the Lovers in reverse. Both of these cards are duality cards. The Lovers is a Gemini card, which deals with things of the mind. When it's reversed, you're not able to reconcile certain things in your head. There's things that are just at odds. This is this shit going on. And it just gets louder and faster in the back of your brain. What I'm seeing here is you have trouble controlling your thoughts and your emotions. You sound like me. Personally, I have to take medication because I'm just that way. I have a chemical imbalance that I address. This looks to me like you're having trouble reconciling those parts of yourself, mental and emotional. I hope I'm not speaking out of line here, but the next card we have in fire is the 10 of Pentacles, the legacy card. So if what I'm seeing is true, then it looks like anxiety/depression may run in your family. It looks like you're probably aware of this because the 10 of Pentacles is a card of Virgo. Virgo deals with analyzing things, coming to terms with them. Let me see what you say over here. Oh, sorry about that. Cheers. There's some healing that is happening currently in your life. You are getting a handle on these things. That Ten of Pentacles, that Virgo energy says this is something you've got in hand already. Water. We have the Nine of Pentacles. I love this deck. I love it. I've given it as a gift so many times, and I'm about to give it another time. This is a card of material gain, of having what you need. Having enough money, having enough health, just having enough. It falls into the water spot, which means, if I'm reading this correctly, it looks like you're just plain exhausted by trying to control your emotions and your thoughts. Know this, that this is a very positive card. It is a card of completion. The only part about this card that really bothers me is that it analyzes, it overanalyzes, and I think that you overanalyze yourself to the point where it becomes problematic. You have a lot of pentacles. Half of your cards here are pentacles, including this last element card, which falls into spirit. This is the Eight of Pentacles. Again, a card of Virgo. All three of the pentacles are Virgo cards. This is strong focus on your health and stability. Keep doing what you're doing. To have 3 Virgo cards in one 6-card spread, that's a great sign for me. It really is. Continue working hard on yourself and the world around you. Master it. The last card in this spread for you, my dear, is the Princess of Swords upside down. It's her that way. And that's her in our reading. This is the unknown element. The message I'm getting here is you are not going to see everything coming. You are not going to be able to think of everything in your life. You are not going to be able to cover all the bases. So stop driving yourself crazy. Stop holding yourself to such I almost want to say a high standard of thought with yourself, to where you're like, man, I should have known that. Oh man, I should have done this. Just don't be so harsh on yourself when you're not perfect the first time. Nobody is. I hate to tell you. Nobody is. Anyway, to review, I'm saying balance issues. We've got that Chariot upside down or Lovers upside down. Both of these are duality cards. This is trouble balancing your emotions. A, we've got the Lovers, and B, we've got a Cancer card with the Chariot. So, keep doing what you're doing. I know it's exhausting living in today's world, but you got this, boo-boo. The message to leave with is that Princess of Swords upside down. You are in for a new awakening in your thought process. A new level, plateau, a new point. Something in that area. I'm not quite sure what I'm hearing. But yeah, that's that for you, my dear. Thank you for letting me read for you. And I think that was actually it. Yes. Did anybody put in for a reading and not get one? Because otherwise, what I'm going to do... Thank you. What I'm going to do is pull a spread for everybody. A general spread. And I'm using the Tarot of Dreams by Cyril Marchetti. King of Swords in reverse. Seven of Swords. Different deck, a lot of the same cards already. Strength. She's new. The Devil. The Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Wands. The Lime and the Coconut. Alright. Here we go, everybody. This is for the room. Ready? In the Earth realm, we have the King of Swords in reverse. The King of Swords should be this way, using logic, air of air, brain power. But decisions aren't being based on logic. So everybody watching, if you're hearing this, be careful about making decisions based on emotions. In the air realm, we have the Seven of Swords, and this is one of my favorite Seven of Swords of any deck. I just love his outfit. All right, he looks like a true cat burglar to me. The Seven of Swords is ruled by the Moon and Aquarius. So that Moon represents hidden dangers. That Aquarius represents your tribe. So things may be changing in your friend zone. The Moon cycles out. Don't be surprised if you outgrow your current friends in certain ways. And don't hold yourself back if you do. Fire. We have the Strength card. The Strength card is ruled by Leo. To have fire fall on fire, everybody, please shine like you're meant to. All right? Leo is ruled by the sun. You be the magical fucking unicorn you were meant to be. And don't worry about everybody else. Hey, Ria. How you doing, love? Or Raya. Is it Raya or Ria? I guess you can't tell me, can you? This is a reminder to be the magical creature you were meant to be. Water. Emotions. We have the Devil card, which is Capricorn. Again, we're back to that moon I saw in the Seven of Swords, that hidden danger. I think that somebody watching needs to really pay attention to their friend zone. Because this is a card of entrapment. What I'm getting from this is friends using their friendship to get their way, not being friends per se. I hope I'm making sense with that. I'm feeling a certain kind of way. Friends using friendship to entrap you. That's the best I could say. So if you're watching this, please make sure you're friends with are good people in your life for the right reasons. And if they're not, bye bitch. In spirit, we have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is capable of cutting a bitch loose when she has to. She doesn't need to be involved with anybody she doesn't want to be involved with, be that friendships or relationships. And the final message for everybody to take with them on this spread, we go from the Queen of Swords in spirit to the Queen of Wands. So, how do you proceed in the future? With flair, baby. You be you. You shine and be the magical beast you were meant to be. Alright? Don't worry about anybody else. Remember, you're a queen. Now, I know you can't see this spread, but it's laid out in a star pattern with one in the center. But I just noticed that going up diagonally, we have the King of Swords upside down, the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. So the message I'm reading from those three and aligned the way they are is don't overthink things, just enjoy, just shine, right? And that is that for you guys. Remember to tune in tomorrow when Miss Joey Potts, the Veil Cottage Witch, will be on my channel, and we will be doing blessings and warning readings for 420. And everybody, go to bed. It's late. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.